don't know about you, Jimmy.
What?
We'll talk.
You don't even know you don't know half of what's going on around here. I'm not on camera because Curtis, we got flies everywhere. I mean, hundreds of thousands of freaking flies all over the place. And I got a bug zapper sitting right next to me.
Oh, wow.
I do. Plus, you can see my cat in my avatar here. Well, when COVID hit, our shelter shut down. They stopped taking cats, so I couldn't get her fixed. And she's going around the house just screaming because she's in heat right now. So I got flies, and I got a screaming cat, and I got a crabby ass roommate. And oh my God, I tell you, life is so good, Katie. Katie, life is so good for me right now.
We live, guys.
Easy, Jimmy.
We're not really going to have any subject tonight. It's just going to be a fish fam, anybody hangout.
Right on.
Just discuss whatever.
But you know what?
Have fun.
You know what? I'm gonna take a page right out of what Chuck said earlier. I have a very positive attitude. Curtis knows this. Curtis knows some of the stuff I've been through. But doggone it, I only got one shot at this, so I got to make the best of it.
Amen, brother.
Great.
I don't thank everybody
Yep.
for coming
That's
up.
right.
And just think you're stuck with us, too. That's horrible.
That's the part that might be the most difficult to get over. I mean,
Gotcha.
oh my God.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's got a computer reverb.
You might want to hit the X down there.
Why does these caramels got to be so sticky?
Somebody's got something on, or had something on. I blame Jake because Jake, you're an easy target.
All of my stuff should be muted.
You guys are sitting far apart again. Did you have an argument today? What's going on with
No.
you two?
No, it's only one little camera.
That's
Well-
all right. Just slide in the middle. We don't need to see.
Oh, that's right there. Get close, make your buddy smile.
Oh, now
Now Jake
Who's that?
messed it all up. Oh,
Yep.
come on,
That's what
man.
my drill sergeant used to say anyway.
okay. Is that like the fisheye view?
There you go. That works good.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Of course, it makes your belly look bigger, Jake.
Hey, I
It
wonder.
is that big.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jake, can I borrow your camera later?
Maybe.
You can make it look bigger.
I need to make it look bigger. I need to make it look bigger.
Oh my gosh. Well, Rocco, while you have been out doing what you've been doing for the last, couple years now,
About two.
let me tell you something, buddy.
What's
The
up?
fish community likes to beat me up on being an old guy. What do you think of that?
Well, they like to
Well,
beat
you know-
everybody up.
At least they're not beating up on me anymore. All right.
Oh my! You're just a kid. What are you talking about?
Oh, I wish I was a kid.
No, I mean, but you know what? I take it. I laugh right with them because hey, at least I have a purpose.
There you go, man. There you go, man. And the thing of it is, they might give you a hard time, but if I know the fish fam, like I know used to know the fish fam, there's so many new people, I don't know, but if I know the fish fam like I used to know the fish fam, dude, you're more than loved. Trust me, I promise you.
Oh yeah. Well, I know that. Because you know what? I don't make fun of anybody that I don't like either. Okay.
Well, see, that's what my dad used to always tell me. He said, son, the only reason I give you a hard time is because I love you so much. And I
Yep.
used to look back up at my dad and I'm saying, Dad, I'm glad I got these boots on because it's getting deep.
Uh huh. Yeah.
Yep.
So what has everybody else been up to?
I've been streaming all week. Been streaming so much, I don't-
Jeff, every time I looked up, you were on doing something.
This has been the biggest week streaming I've ever done since I've been on YouTube. I think I've had at least 6 streams this week.
Yeah, remember when we couldn't even get you to go on?
A few.
I know.
Remember that?
I remember that.
See.
Now we can't get you to stay
Now
on.
he's just nonstop. Now he's just nonstop.
Now I'm sick of him. I'm sick of the guy.
It makes 2 of us. It makes 2 of us.
When are you going to do a 24-hour stream, Jeff?
Oh no.
Jeez.
It's like
Like-
He could.
Funny to get the skates out. Let's put it that.
I was so
Yeah.
bored.
You almost did, was it yesterday? Because I just kept getting notification after notification.
Oh.
You 4 times in one day.
That was a terribly long day.
I was going to go live when you were here, Curtis, but it was like, there was just, wasn't going to happen.
No, there's just too much going on.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah,
that, when we drove away, my wife's like, well, you got to come back because I know I was a downer.
I freaking
And
love
you-
it.
No.
And she said, you guys
No.
would sit there and talk probably all day. And it was like, yeah, we probably would sit there and talk all day.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Well,
she
look at
said-
that one night we was on the phone. We was on there for what, almost 2 hours?
Yeah, she said, well, you just need to go back and just
Not bad when it's a
sit in the lawn chair in the backyard and turn the camera on, and you guys
This
just
is
sit there and
boring.
talk.
It looks like crap.
In the backyard. Now we'll go up to the pond.
Ain't getting anything
The big
right
pond.
up
Somewhere.
I tell you what, though, I really, really dig that fish tank he showed just a couple seconds ago.
Oh,
was
the
like-
hatch tank?
No, the one that's underneath, it looked like an open sign or something. If I'm looking at the camera, it would be behind him, to the right of him, or left of him. Other direction, other direction, other direction. Right there, that one, right there.
Come on, Jake, get your
Okay,
direction
sir.
straight.
Oh, I dig that tank. It's so cool.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Got a little
Curtis,
something
did you
going
get your
on
new tank inside or did you leave it
there.
out?
Oh, a little beta in there.
Is that a Black Knight Ram?
The new tank is sitting on my patio.
Salvini.
with
I can't see it.
my workmates.
Yeah, no, it'll be there for a couple years.
What is
probably.
it?
It's a Ram. It's a Ram.
Okay,
It's a
yeah.
Salvini.
I thought it was a beta at first. 'Cause I'm on my cell phone, so everything's tiny.
He said it's a Salvini.
Well, Salvini. Oh, it looked too dark for that. Okay.
Way cool.
You going to have room for that tank though, Curtis?
I do. I have it right there. I have I'm going to call it a 60-gallon corner tank,
Ooh. All right.
Oh, that's some cool
and
tanks.
then I have about 6 foot to the door.
Oh, well, look at that.
So
Yeah, you'll have room because that's only a 5-foot tank.
Oh,
when
wow.
I get it all set up, I'll turn everything around and we'll be looking at that wall.
Now, y'all know I'm trying to get out of the hobby, and here you are showing me all this really cool stuff.
Well, yeah.
You're going to keep a couple.
Those are some of my favorite fish right
Show
there.
you your corner tank. Let's see.
You're trying to get out of the hobby?
There's the corner.
Yeah, I gotta. Well, I'll tell you this: I'm trying to get out of the hobby temporarily, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm always going to have fish. Always going to have fish. But in order for me to run my business, I need like 90% of all that back room over there.
Right.
So
Got to have room
You know,
for
it's like-
inventory.
yeah, I got to have inventory. I got tons of like these. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the name of the company, so I will. And if I'm not, well, poo poo on me. But I have like $2,500 worth of Strikeman laser training systems back there that I need to sell. So if you guys are looking for like pistol training kits, or even I got some for 223, 5.56, and I have some for, I think that's it. But I mean, I got like a lot of your popular handgun sizes, like 38. I see 38, 9 mil, 10 mil. Oh no, I don't have 10 mil. I have 45, 40.
No 50 cal?
No, I got to get that barrel and that slide so I can turn my Glock 21 into a 50 cal. It's only like $900. No big deal.
21, that's 45 ACP, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Glock 21 Gen 4.
Got the 19 Gen 4 9mm.
Now, how do you like the Gen 4? 19.
I love it. I love it.
Really?
It feels so good in the hand. I tell you what, it really has a good grip.
Because now, have you held on to a Gen 5 yet?
No, I haven't, not yet.
I'm telling you, I have, let's see, a Gen 5 Glock 17 that I've made that into a race gun. I mean, that's all, The only thing that I haven't done to that one yet is change the slide out to put a lighter slide on it. That's the only thing I haven't done. But that gun is so tricked out, man. Red dot optics and
Nice.
yeah, it's decked out. Yeah, it's match grade barrels, everything. But that's a Gen 5. Then I have that the Glock 45, not 45 caliber, but the model 45. And they're both Gen 5. Love the Gen 5. That feel in my hand. And what it is, it's them dang finger grooves. I don't. The finger grooves just don't work for me. Now my 19, not so bad. I got a Gen 3 19, and I've been told that some people like the Gen 4 over the Gen 3, and I always thought
I do like the Gen. I tried the Gen 3. I like the Gen 4 better myself.
okay, because I didn't think that there was a difference. So I don't know. That's why I said I don't know, because I've never had a Gen 3 19. Now my Glock, my 21 is a Gen 4, and I seem to like that. Like in my hand, I like to have that in my hand more than the 19.
Actually, I like my Springfield XDM better than either one of them.
Oh no. Easy. No, I'm a Glock fanboy. I can't lie. But the thing with it is, I've had 1911s. I love them. I shoot really good with them, but I just shoot better with a Glock. I just shoot better. And that's why I always tell people. People ask me, "Well, what's the best gun on the market? What's the best gun on the market?" The one that you shoot best with.
That's it.
The price don't mean nothing.
No, it doesn't.
If it's a Glock compared to a Staccato, hey, great. That Glock will cost you $500-600. That Staccato, well, you're looking at about 15 to 200 or 2,000. So, but if you shoot good with the Glock, then why mess with anything else? And I just shoot really good with it. So, cool.
Do you have long guns too?
Yeah, I started building. I started building an AR. Let's see. I bought it from Academy. I don't know if you all know what Academy is, but I bought one from Academy, and then I started going through it, and I was like, well, I said, you know what? I'll just get a new lower. So I'm in the market now. I'm going to start looking for a new lower. And because I already started customizing it for me, what works for me. So it'll be done pretty soon, I'm hoping. But with the way things are going, with my health and everything, 'cause I haven't been to work in like 3 weeks because I jacked up my back pretty bad. But once I get back to work and get caught back up again, I'll go get to town on that. But that's like my, I don't want to call it a long range gun, but all my other guns are all pistols,
Yeah.
So
I built mine. I got my lower. I got a complete lower from Palmetto State Armory.
good company.
I got the lower there for like $149, and I got a complete upper from Bear Creek Arsenal, and that's a really nice upper too.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
like $380 for a complete AR, and it's really a nice gun. It's got a nice heavy profile barrel on it.
Roger.
Really nice. It's got the nice Picatinny rail that goes the full length of the.
Roger. I want to get a bull barrel. That's what I want. I want a bull barrel. I want to take out as much flex as I can.
Yeah.
Like
it's a heavy profile barrel, but it's not what you call a bull barrel. But it's not a pencil barrel either.
Roger.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I was an armorer in the Army for almost my entire career, so ARs and stuff like that, I could do it in my sleep.
I kind of got the best of both worlds. I got Zastava M90. It's okay, but it's chambered for the AR round, and it uses the AR magazines also. Really a sweet gun.
Now, is it 223 or 5.56?
You can do either 5.56 or 2.23 in that.
I got you.
And it takes all like the regular P mags and all the standard AR-15 mags. And you got the reliability, is a little more reliability in the AK platform. It's just is a really great gun.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why I like Glock so much. You know,
Oh yeah, I never once had a malfunction with my Glock ever.
and you probably won't, unless it's bad ammo or something's worn out. That's the only thing I can think of.
But on the same token, my Springfield, I never had an issue with that one either. I've shot that one.
Now,
Just
I had one of the first generations of the XD. Now this is back. I was still in the Army at that time, and I'm here to tell you that was a jam up pistol. I really liked it, and I shot good with it. I shot pretty good with it. And now there's two other ones that I just, man, if I had the money, I'd get them back again. But there's one I'll probably never find it again. It was made by Sig Sauer. It was a Sig 2140 is what it was called.
No, you're good, Jake
They
and
don't make
Kate.
it anymore. They haven't made it. Shoot, they haven't made it since the early 2000s. That was a fun one to shoot. Never had an issue with it. It just a really good shooting gun. I just I wasn't as accurate as I am with others, but then the H&K USB 40 or USP 40. I'm sorry. Super nice gun.
Oh yeah,
Love that.
Now,
the Sig P320. That was I wish I sold that. I wish I hadn't because I really liked that one.
Gotcha. What state are you in?
I'm in Michigan.
Oh snap! All right, I'm from Illinois, up around Chicago.
Yep.
Way cool.
Oh yeah.
now, Curtis.
We were neighbors at one time.
Yes.
Now, Curtis, I finally got around dividing up them crypts you brought me. I wound up with 66 plants.
Holy cow!
6.
Just a couple
Whoa.
crypts. Just a couple crypts.
Just a
That
couple.
That was the ones I pulled out of this thing.
Come on.
And I didn't get them all. You can see
And
them.
that was that the 29 that you had your neons and stuff in?
Come here.
59, the knife light bearers are in.
Yeah. Yeah, I wound up with 66 plants.
I figured you'd have enough, if not your local fish.
I got enough to. I redone that 36 bow front. I redone it. Had enough to do it. Add some to my Tiger Barb tank, this Hex tank, and a couple other tanks.
I got some outside in my tubs that I don't know what I'm going to do in the fall. They're probably going to go. They're probably going to go to Jeff or somebody.
Oh.
I already got Mike and I've already got Jimmy P.
Yep.
So you're about next, and Rocco, I think I sent you some for your school thing.
Yep, they're still in there too.
So,
Boy, that was a
Still in
while
there, too.
ago.
Yeah.
What else you got in your tubs, Curtis?
what?
What all you got in your tubs?
Am I supposed to say?
Oh, you did, good boy.
I have some Jaguar live bears,
Ooh.
and I have some
Interesting.
Yucatan sailfin mollies.
Nice.
What?
Yeah, the Yucatans. Oh man,
Now, aren't those ones that are like huge long?
they get 5-6 inches, isn't it?
Yeah.
About 6 inches, yeah.
Wow.
They're loving
Greg,
live.
the ones Greg Sage had, wasn't it?
He had them, but he doesn't do them anymore. And I got like right when he was getting out of them, I was at his house, and he's like, "What do you give me for these?" Because I'm empty in the tank, and I was like, "Whatever you want." Whatever you want. When you're at Greg Sage's house, and he's like, "I'll give you some of these, but
Wow.
you gotta buy those." It's like, yeah, let me go get my buckets.
Yeah, right. Let me get my checkbook.
Yeah, I was going to send your buckets back with you, and it's like, I forgot.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll be back.
Yeah,
My
you'll
wife
get them next time.
She's like, "You left your buckets there," and it's like, and I need more because of the 40 that's in my fish room aren't enough. Okay.
Right.
I've learned my lesson with the buckets. When people come to get fish, I say, bring your bucket. You get here with no bucket, you're not going to leave with any fish because you're not getting my buckets.
Right.
Right.
I get a ton of buckets because, like, she uses Tidy Cat.
Yeah. I like the white ones. You can see the fish in there a lot better.
The Tidy Cat are yellow and they're square.
Roger.
Way easier to catch a fish in a Tidy Cat bucket.
I got some of those.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've been sitting here watching them lion's eye fighting with the damn green dragons over green beans.
Oh, are they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's some green beans. They're beans.
Oh, yeah.
I gave away some calico bristlenose today.
Yeah.
Well, I gave it to my brother-in-law. Yeah, I mean, he said he wanted to get that tank for his classroom, so I was like, "Here you go, buddy." So I gave him some of those.
Well,
That's right there.
I figured you'd like the long fin greens because they come out.
Oh, yeah.
They're super pretty too.
Yeah. Well, it was funny because when I was at Mike's house and we put them in, they instantly went to the front glass
All right.
and they went.
Here we are. Here we are.
Yeah. Look
yeah,
at
they
that.
started displaying right off the bat.
And they were only what 2.5, 3 inch. So
Yeah.
Oh, way cool.
they're
There's
half
one
grown.
that's a little bit bigger, might be 3.5.
You're gonna have some 6, 7 inch ones, and then they'll really get up on the glass and be like, "What is that? An alien?"
Yeah, my grandson's already looked at that one and went, "That is so cool." Because he's used to seeing the other ones, you know, they're just
Right.
that one's a common and then a calico and then that albino. And he was looking at it like, those are so cool.
Curtis, do you see the chat?
Uh-uh.
First Crack Fish is saying, Crips, you say, with a smiley face after it. A subtle hint.
Yeah.
I know how to get a hold of Anthony. I can hook that up for him. I don't know what it is with my water, but Java fern, all of that stuff, can't do it. Just
I-
like I throw a crypt, I can float a crypt, and it'll cover the top.
Wow.
Yeah. They're big.
Don't know why. No idea.
I got
The
a
one
couple
I have
trips
in my
like
tub,
that.
the one I have in my tub is probably the size of a basketball,
Yeah,
and there's
I got
no
2 of them like that.
there's no pop, there's no gravel or anything. It's just sitting in the tub with 2 sponge filters, and it's like that big. I'm
Dang.
like, what the heck am I gonna do with that?
Yeah, when he said he was bringing me a bucket with crips in it, I'm looking at the bucket and I pull the plants out and it's like the entire freaking bucket is one big ball of crip.
Wow. Holy cow. No, you know what? I had like 5 pink flamingos, right? Or the pink flamingo crips.
Hmm.
And I was separating them and, basically propagating them, and I was doing real good. And
They died.
no, I had that triple hernia. I couldn't even hardly stand up straight, so I couldn't do water changes or nothing like that, so I told my boy, I said, just go in there, just put water in there, that's all you gotta do, just put water in there for now, I'll get it later. And I went in there and they were gone. I was like, mother.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. I'm not going to hold him accountable for it. He's only 17 and he's autistic. Come on.
Right.
I got 4 pink flamingos and they're surviving. I'm not gonna say I'm an expert at it, but I got them at Petco.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Somebody reached down there and smacked Jimmy P.
Hey, Jimmy, awake? Hey, Jimmy?
We lost somebody, didn't we?
Yeah, Jake and Katie.
Oh, yeah.
They're having gremlins.
Oh, I was hoping it wasn't the gun talk.
I was thinking that, too, when I really some people
No,
don't-
they've been having some technical issues.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I know a
if
lot
it
of people
was
don't like
gun
that.
talk, I apologize.
they're in the chat. They're
I mean, my
Yeah,
fish
they're in the chat. So
is the main part of my hobby. I mean, I'd probably say 90% of my hobby is fish, and then I go to shooting like on the weekend or something every once in a while. But
Roger. I train whenever I'm, able to stand up without my back hurting. I'll train. 'Cause like I said, I use that Strikeman laser trainer thing, and man, it saves a ton of money. So if y'all are interested, let me know. I'll hook you up.
but yeah, I got to meet Curtis and his wife, and it was fun
Oh, way
time.
cool. Way cool.
Definitely fun.
I
was
got a
so
question though,
surprised.
Curtis. Where are you from in the States? There.
Same as me.
I'm
Okay.
from Western Kansas. I'm an hour from Colorado.
Oh snap! All right, cool. All right. No, and the reason I ask, because I know what your last name is, and I don't want to put it out there, but I went to school with two brothers with the same last name, and I was like, man, I wonder. So, do you have any relatives in Illinois?
Not that I know of.
All right, probably not same related then. Their dad was a biker back home, so I didn't know if you might have known him or not.
No. My dad he's half German and he's half Cherokee.
Oh, I got you. Sounds about like me.
Yeah.
I'm Italian and Iroquois Indian. So when you put those two together, you get a Wapaho.
Oahu.
Oh, that's good.
we got Chippewa in our family.
Oh, nice.
I tell my kids, you ever seen that big stirring pot? That's what we did to make you. Because now they're like what, a quarter Indian, a quarter German, and they're
Right.
half Mexican.
Oh, nice.
You know the bad part is I go outside and us white guys, poof, burnt.
Yep.
My son goes out for 2 hours with some suntan lotion on and he's perfectly bronze.
Yep.
And he turns around and he's like, yeah, rub some more lotion on, old man.
When I go out with the sun.
Yeah, but
Burn.
the only way I'll get a tan is if I go to the booth and get a spray tan. That's about the only way I'm going to get it.
Yeah, me too.
Like my arms and that, my arms will get dark. My neck, my head will get dark. And that's about it.
You get the old farmer stand, Rocco.
Yeah, man. Well, I worked in the oil field for so long. It's just way to work.
Yep.
Then almost 20 years in the Army. We could take our tops off. We couldn't take our pants off, obviously. So
Then you got Jimmy. If he goes out in the sunlight, he turns to dust.
Well, isn't that because he's so old?
I'm sorry. Did somebody say something?
Uh-oh.
That woke him up.
Jimmy.
I tell you what, our sun, see, I don't burn, but you go out for 10 minutes, it'll burn a lot of people.
Well, yeah.
It'll-
Where you're out in the desert? Hello.
Yeah. That's the first thing I noticed when I got here. But I guess I got my dad's blood or something because I just don't burn. But I don't like staying out in the sun very long anyway. But
Well, it's not good for us anyway.
right.
Especially with the way it is now.
Yeah.
Exactly. Trying to find a channel on TV that's a little brighter. There we go.
I was in Iowa this week, and it's like 75, but the humidity is like 70%.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Well, they
yeah,
have
it's
all that
nuts.
flooding up there too. They got a bunch of flooding up there in the northwest part, don't they?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we weren't in the Northwest. We were right in the middle, but
Gotcha. Now, where were you at in Iowa?
in Des Moines.
Oh,
Des
that's part of my old
Moines.
stomping ground. I used to run around over there all the time.
Yeah, my youngest son lives there. So
Oh, okay, cool.
Did you get a chance to visit Sketty Nona?
no, I didn't because she was sick and her husband was sick. So
Oh no, that's too bad.
we had some pretty good phone conversations, but didn't quite get to meet up.
Oh, that's too bad.
No.
Yeah, I noticed she'd been listening in the chats and the live streams, and she just came back a couple days ago, and I was like, I
Hmm.
haven't seen her in a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, we will eventually. I'm in Des Moines probably twice a year.
Oh,
Oh, right on, right on.
In the city 2 or 3 times a year. Depending on where my work sends me, I'm actually in Amarillo or Dallas a couple of times a year. My work sends me there. So
Oh, nice, nice.
down in Vibes area, isn't it?
it's down where Vibes is. He's in
He's
Austin.
Dallas, right? Is he in Dallas?
No, he's in Austin, which is another few hours southeast.
Now, who is that? Who is that?
Vibes.
Vibes Aquatics. Eddie.
Oh, really?
Vibes
'Cause
Aquatics.
I'm
Noodle.
like
You're in San Antonio, right?
about 35, 40 minutes from Austin.
Are you?
Yep.
Because I already got permission from my wife to go visit Austin and see all those guys. So
Well, hell yeah, man. If you go, give me a shout. Let me know.
I was gonna say, look out, because I know your address.
That's all right. Rocco's going to be making a trip this way here about next year.
Yep. Absolutely. And you know what's really funny that you say that is because because with my my business account, I have like my business checking and business savings. I got my business savings just for my trip to Kansas.
Where are you gonna go?
I gotta go.
He's coming to my place.
I gotta go see him and go pick up a little present.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, something. It's a little present. I got to tow with my truck.
Yep.
Is he gonna be at your house, Mike, or?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you need to let me know because I know where you live too.
Right.
Well, that's cool. I'll bring the beer.
That's cool. I can drink beer. We all know that.
I like my beer. That's for sure. I like
There'll
my
be a cooler, so
cold Tecate. I'm good.
there'll be a cooler.
I got a cooler that takes up the roof of my 4Runner.
Damn.
Got a thing big, right?
Well, you got to have something like that to keep a 6-pack cold.
Or
Plus the other 6-packs and the other 6-packs and the other 6-packs.
or the other, say the other 20.
In the 30 pack.
Right. And then you got to have the gallon of whiskey in there, and
I keep good time by watching Curtis on live streams. Every time I hear a beer pop open, I figure another 20 minutes has gone by.
There you go.
Pretty close to it.
What's your flavor?
I mean, this is entertainment for me. This is
Yeah.
what I
yeah.
do. And
Well, this was actually Jimmy's idea
I mean, this is my friend, so I'm having a good time.
that we all get together here and
Yeah, because
You know.
I said I need to have some kind of social contact that isn't some boring. I'm not gonna say it.
The,
repeat of repeat.
Yeah. I just told Jeff this today. Jeff knows this because I messaged him today on Facebook.
Yep.
And I said that his show, by far, I mean it. It's the best fish content live stream that there is. I mean that. And I really enjoy it.
That's a hell of a compliment.
I know that. Heck of a compliment. Thank you.
No, I mean it. I mean it, Jeff. I mean it.
Yeah, you have so many different people on from Koi to whatever.
Oh, yeah.
England and
But it's hard.
Everywhere.
It's hard for me to keep up with you, though, Jeff, if you're going to be on like 25 times a week.
This
You
is.
know,
I was just saying. This is the busiest week I've ever had with live streams. I've been on more live streams this week than I usually am in a couple months.
And then that late night one, I appreciate that because I'm out
Me
here.
too.
I'm on the coast, and there's nothing good to watch late at night.
I'm a late owl, so I do like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Christine.
But this was just Jimmy's idea, and I talked to Curtis about it too when he was here, and thought, well, we'll just put it all together and see what happens.
I like it.
it
Throw
was,
it against the wall and see if it sticks, right?
yeah.
You got it.
Kind
And
of
I tell you, I'll tell you something else, Jeff, and don't take this the wrong way, but
Okay.
I had no idea that you like guns.
Oh, really?
You just don't seem like the type.
I don't talk about it a lot. I mean,
No,
I
you
think-
don't.
in
Jimmy,
this
I,
day and age, it's,
I think a lot of us have them, but we're not just going to broadcast it.
But here's the deal. I take back all the cracks I made on you.
No, he doesn't.
yeah,
He's
you're,
afraid to get his wig split now, huh?
you're all right. You're all right, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I tell you, I would love to meet up with you guys and go to the range. I really miss that. It's been years for me, and I used
Yeah,
to
that'd be a
really,
blast, man.
I used to really enjoy it. I did.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun.
I haven't held a firearm in 20 years.
Wow.
Well, we
Yeah.
need to fix that, Dan.
Oh shoot, Jimmy'd shoot himself.
Oh, would you stop it? Come on.
I haven't got to pick on you in a while.
No, Jimmy, the other way. Face it the other way. I know
Well,
it's been a while.
I know we all have our stories.
What's in AR-1522? She loves it. It's her gun.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I bet
Well,
that's
I've
fun.
never said anything bad about her. I don't believe. So, you know.
He is quite a shot too. I tell you what, with that rifle, she's really good.
Well,
You know what
I'm
they
sure
say,
we all,
right?
we probably
They
all
say
have
that-
our stories
Go
about
ahead,
how
I'm
we,
sorry.
How we
Yes,
first-
dear.
how we
Yeah, I
first
see that,
learned how
Jeff.
to. But it was my dad when I was 10 years old. He took me out to the country, and
Yeah.
he taught me
Blinking.
all the safety that I needed at the time, you know. And he gave me this. I'm telling you, I don't know what happened to it, but it was a single shot 22.
Bolt action.
Exactly. Yes, you remember those.
Youth rifle.
Well, it was. It had to be because it was just my size. I was 10 years
Right,
old.
it was a lot shorter. I've got one.
And he taught me on that thing. And I tell you, we used to go squirrel hunting, and I'd say, "Hey, Pop, I got this one." I'd pop him right in the head, and
Yep.
he was amazed, you know. But he taught me how to shoot, and that doesn't surprise me at all.
There's Dee Dee.
You just joined us. Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, Jimmy.
That's right, Dee Dee. I'm purdy.
Hey, Jimmy. Jimmy, was it the same one that I had?
Oh, and Christine's here. Hey, Christine. Dee Dee's here. Now Sweet Acre Boy's here too. That's Christine.
But those, hey guys, real quick, those were the best years I ever had with my dad when we would go out hunting. And God, I miss that. I miss
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. I feel you.
And-
My dad took me out and he taught me how to shoot, he taught me how to shoot a rifle, taught me how to shoot a shotgun, pistol, everything you could think of. And man, I tell you, and it really helped when I went to basic training.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm-
Sure.
Me too, Rocco. Me too, brother.
Amen. I mean,
Yeah.
you can look down iron sights and bust a target at 300 meters. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you're doing something then.
You know, with iron sights, yeah, absolutely.
I was surprised how I didn't see, and I'm not bragging. I'm not. I was surprised that the other guys weren't as good as I was.
Yeah,
I mean-
you got to remember, a lot of
mean-
times these kids that are going in, they've never even picked up a gun before.
Well,
a lot of these kids.
maybe that was it, you know, but it was like second nature. You're right. Our dads
Yeah.
taught us how to shoot. It was like, hey, what do you want me to hit now? You know, and
Right.
oh yeah.
Wherever you aim, point that gun is where you should hit.
That's right.
Think of
Okay.
it as an extension of your hand.
And it did not take me long at all to zero my rifle in when it took some guys forever, you know.
You guys
I zeroed mine in really fast.
Oh,
Jimmy,
that's
Dee Dee's,
in the
yeah,
mail,
your
by the way.
package is the mail.
Yep, that's what Dee Dee's saying.
Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you so much. And yes, hey guys, I don't know if it'll be on this show or one of my own, but I'm going to be wearing a pair of boxers on a live stream just for Dee Dee.
Uh-oh. They Rico boxers.
I didn't know you started an OnlyFans, Jimmy.
Well, you know, I have to make secondary income, Jeff. Come on, now.
Exactly.
That's
you know,
right.
You got to do
Hey,
something.
man, use what you got, right? Use what you got.
Well,
Amen.
there's at least
Take
a
that
couple of
money
old
maker,
ladies
baby.
out there that might watch me.
You never know. You never know. That's right.
Yep, you never know anymore.
Never over until it's over. That's right. That's right. You hang in there and just roll with the punches.
That's right, man.
Yeah, they're KGE's boxers. Keith.
That's
Oh.
my big-
And
that's
she
what
just popped. She
Has
just
anybody
popped
heard? Has anybody heard how Keith's doing?
Yeah, I was going to ask about that.
I saw him in the chat yesterday.
I
Yeah,
saw
I
him
did
in
too.
one today, but
Yeah, he got his first chemo the other day.
How's he doing? He
The
safe?
picture he sent me was a big, bright, smiling face, shaved face, thumbs up.
God bless him.
Well,
Well, if y'all
I
talk to
texted
him,
him.
let him know I got him in my prayers at least. You know, I mean, that's the least I could do.
I texted him back and I was like, "Who is that sexy devil?"
yeah, I moved him to the top of my list as well. I did.
Amen.
definitely.
We gotta have guys like this, like Keith. We gotta have guys like that. He's just
He's gonna make it. He's too damn ornery and mean.
Oh, he's a fighter.
Yeah.
yeah,
But isn't he prior military too? I thought he was prior military.
yeah, he is.
Yeah.
No, there you go.
well. If he's not, he should have been.
No,
Right.
he is.
He is.
He's a veteran, I think.
Yep, he is.
Yeah, man.
Well, we're hoping.
He's just an unreal fart like the rest of us.
Laser saying,
Right. Yourself.
thanks for letting us know, Curtis.
Yeah, I
But
appreciate your.
You guys will have to excuse the language on his shirt.
Well, I do like to respect other people's. Look at that! My God,
Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
who is that guy?
That's after his chemo.
I wonder if they shaved his butt.
Good for him, man. God bless.
Yes.
Yeah, he looks good in that picture. He looks really good.
Yep.
Poor fella. Got it. That's
Yeah, he does look good in that.
Yeah, he
We,
does.
we have kind of this strange relationship where we won't talk for 2 weeks, and then all of a sudden, I get this meme of a dildo or something.
You know what? What was that again?
I get a meme of a dildo or something. You know?
Oh,
Yeah.
That's key.
I got buddies like that too.
Yeah,
Jeff has got the greatest laugh.
and I gotta send it back to him on and on.
Right?
Yeah, it's fun.
Hey,
We
that
talk-
sounds.
We talk seriously sometimes, but usually we're just both just busting each other.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's another thing my old man taught me. He said, "Don't trust anybody that doesn't cuss once in a while." So whatever.
oh, what the hell does he know, huh?
Or don't trust anybody who don't poke fun back at you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Jeff.
Uh,
Don't trust anybody who don't poke fun back at you.
Well, I mean,
Well, Dan, Mandy, I put you down, put you up here. Now you want to jump down. Now you want to pick you back up again. Get up here. Come on.
You know,
Daddy hurt. I can't be picking you up. Get over here and lay down.
Rocco,
What's that? I'm sorry.
I didn't know you were that close to Austin.
Oh yeah, shoot man. Shoot ya. Shoot. It only takes me
There's like a whole
literally about
community.
30 minutes. Literally, if I-10 isn't like swarmed with cops, I can get there in 30 minutes.
There's like a whole community in Austin that you need to go meet, and maybe if I go down there, we can go.
Yeah.
So I used to
absolutely.
hang out a lot in Austin.
Yeah, I've been to Austin quite a few times.
Yeah, but I used to hang out down there at Franklin's Barbecue.
That's
A lot.
That's a famous barbecue place.
I
man.
worked there for a while.
That is one of the most famous barbecue joints in the entire state.
They picked on me.
There in Snows.
They picked on me there because I was from Kansas. I heard that all night. You
Oh,
don't know. You don't know nothing about barbecue. You're from Kansas.
Right.
Oh, believe me, I know all too well.
It was like I was smart enough to come here, wasn't I? I was smart enough to show up.
Yep.
I like the arguments you have with vibes over the barbecue though. He's down in Texas and you're in Kansas, so it's like
Oh yeah. I have a good
Man, I
time.
tell you what, and I'll be honest with you guys, and I'm not trying to like, sound like I'm better than what I am or anything like that when it comes to barbecue.
Studio now.
But I'm here to tell you, if you put me and old Mikey there together, I'm telling you what, it's a lethal combination. I'm telling you, because with my background in Italian cooking and Japanese cooking and all that kind of stuff, and then with his barbecue experience, we put the two of us together, we're going to come up with some crazy
Oh,
something amazing.
I've gave you a few recipes, Rocco.
Oh, I know. I've used them. I know when I got a good thing. Trust me.
You try that one I just sent you?
No, I have not yet. No, I have not. I tried. Well, I told you I did that one.
Right.
I think I'm going to change it. I think I'm going to change it up a little bit because it's really simple. Like there's 4 ingredients, but I'm thinking I want to try putting ground ginger in it, like
Go
fresh,
for it.
fresh ginger root. Not a whole lot because I don't want it to be like super umami, but I think it'd be good.
Well, like I told you, it's just a base. You just tweak it the way you want it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tweak it to fit your taste.
Right. So I think, like I said, and it's literally, if you wanted to do that marinade, it's super simple. It's just a half a cup of soy sauce, a quarter cup of honey, red pepper flakes to taste, and 2 garlic cloves, like minced garlic, about that much. And then marinate your like pork or chicken in it. It's amazing. But I think I want to add ginger to that.
Right.
I think it would give it a little bit of brightness to it. It's not
But do
quite so much umami.
it bean can style.
Oh, shoot. I'm telling you, if you guys haven't tried that yet, you're missing out big time.
you do realize I haven't had supper yet, right?
Yeah, I
haven't either.
15 minutes, I gotta go fire up my grill.
Let's
So.
test it now. I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty dang good.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard of beer can chicken, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's basically the same principle other than using a can of beer. You use a can of baked beans or whatever your favorite kind of beans is. The difference is you can eat the beans afterwards because the drippings after the chicken drip down into the beans and you can just stir them in.
Delicious. It's good.
Dee Dee likes a little sweetness added to hers. So she
You can do them any way you want to do them.
She just goes like that.
Dee Dee, I'll be right over.
Well, you know what?
Because we experimented with the beer can chicken thing when I was on the road. We'd weigh it, cook it, weigh the can again. The can was actually heavier because of the fat dripping into it. I was like, well, why in the hell can't we just take a can of beans?
Huh. Never heard of it, actually.
Do the same thing. You take the can, cut the lid off, take the label off, get the glue off, use it instead of the beer. And oh my God, we would sell out of that stuff just as fast as we could make it.
Yeah. Well, see, I tried using the ranch style beans. You know how they got a little bit of a peppery flavor to them, like a almost like a jalapeno flavor a little bit. Man, I mean, I'm in South Texas, man. If it's not spicy, we don't eat it. It's like you go out in my garden. I got 12. I got
hot
12
pepper
like,
heaven.
hot peppers out there. Then I got like my pekins, T-beans, stuff like that. But I got habaneros out there, jalapenos, serranos, ghost peppers, all kinds of stuff.
Well, Dee Dee, if you like the beer can chicken, try it with the bean cans. Whatever kind of beans you want, it'll surprise you.
Super good. And I tried those it's down here in Texas, the HEB store. But they have those ones that are like bacon and brown sugar baked beans.
The bushes.
Holy cow. Man, that sweetness goes right through the whole chicken, and it is amazing.
We tried it with the maple and brown sugar. We've done the bourbon steakhouse.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to have to try that.
me too.
Me too.
I think that would be hella good.
Oh, yeah.
Curtis, you could do it, and I can be over there in about 4 days.
There you go. Come on
Go
by.
ahead and start the grill up now.
Come on by,
Start the
Jimmy.
grill up now. I'll be there in about 4 days.
Since the kids moved out, I got 3 empty bedrooms. You can just come on over.
Yeah, I know. You know what? We're gonna have to get together on that. I gotta talk to you about what's going on here. I told Mike.
Yep.
Mike's probably still sitting there with his mouth open after he heard what we're gonna do over here.
Yeah, a little bit.
But I'm gonna have a lot of extra money in a little while. I'll explain it to you later, Curtis.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna be able to travel.
Yes, I am.
What?
If my doctor, I got to get on my doctor. I got to get on him to
Jimmy, we've
let
talked
me
about
travel. Damn.
it. Jimmy. We've
What?
talked about this. I've never bought an airplane ticket where they asked my doctor's permission.
Well,
I didn't do it.
this doctor is so good. I can probably convince him. I probably can, but
Yeah.
he might put me on a stress test and this, that, and the other. So I'll have to,
I just got a feeling I'm going to come home from work and you're going to be sitting here live streaming from my fish room. That's what I know.
Well, wouldn't that be something?
That'd be all right with me. You can. I'll give you all the passwords. You can do what you want.
Hey, Dee Dee, I wish I won the lottery, but it remember,
He kind of did in a way,
yeah.
sort
I
of.
don't, Mike. There's a lot of people that are definitely going to think I'm crazy after this. They are.
Well, we already know that.
Well, more crazy than I already am.
Okay.
But let me tell you,
Is that possible?
when an opportunity comes up, and I'm not a young man anymore. I'm taking it.
What?
I'm taking exactly. I'm not really. I'm not.
I thought you were in your 20s.
Well,
No, he was, he was around, like, changing Jesus' diaper and stuff, so.
I told you,
He was here when Christ was a corporal.
JC was a really cool guy. Anyway, let me say this about that. It's a really weird situation, but when an opportunity comes up that's probably going to make my life better, I'm willing to try it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yep. And I tell you, as soon as the idea was presented to me, I slept like a baby that night.
Come on, Bubba.
It was like my mind just totally cleared up all the crap that's been going on.
Cool, man.
So that's a good
All
thing.
the haze went away.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need some of that.
But I'm not going to be rich off of it. I'm just talking about saving a few bucks that I can actually do something once in a while, So,
Sweet.
there you
It's good.
Oh, excuse me. I got the burps.
Red Laser said, Jimmy, I do not think there was a demand for body parts
At our older age.
I tried selling my organs, and they took one look at him and said, "Are you kidding?"
Oh my God. Oh, that was me. I'm trying to replace mine.
I'm still waiting on him to figure out a damn spinal replacement, and then I'd be first in line.
Right.
Yeah, I bet.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But now I was going to ask you though, Mike, how have you been feeling since you've been doing the Zalise?
No, not too bad. I mean, I get around all right. You can ask Curtis. I do get around pretty good.
It helps you out a little bit though, as long as it's doing a little bit. That's more than
Yeah. I get around all right.
That's cool. I think I'm gonna try to get some of that burn because I want to they told me the other day I'm pre-diabetic. So I'm like, Christ.
Yep.
What next?
But I get around all right, and I might, like after Curtis left, I kind of was down the rest of the day, but I get around all right.
Oh yeah, but we carried a 5-foot tank through an obstacle course.
Oh shoot. Okay.
Acrylic.
Oh. Yeah, that goes there.
It was still like, lean it this way, lean it that way. Oh, right. Nope, don't go that way. Go this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got it.
Keep up.
Yeah, we got it. And I got home, I pulled up in the driveway and I'm like, man, I'm glad I have a 2-wheel cart, right? Because I can get it at least to my patio and then I can do what I need to do with it. I'm getting the 2-wheel cart out and my wife's like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm getting the tank. She's like, shut up. Let me grab my end. And she grabbed her end through the garage, out on the patio, set it up on the stands, and I was just like,
Wow.
I guess I'll keep you.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Keep you for today.
Well, that's great.
Well, I'd
That's
rather like I said, Curtis, I'd rather somebody get it and use it than it just sit there and
Oh yeah.
collect dust.
Oh yeah. I already got the glue coming for it. I know exactly what we're gonna do. And so I said we're gonna turn this around and that tank it'll be right behind me when we get there.
Yeah, and it's already got the overflow and everything in it and drilled and
wow.
That's going to be cool for your backstop for your live stream.
And right next to it I got corner tanks
Right,
in it.
right.
The corner tank's in a butt right up against it. It has Jeff Kane's Blackmores and Daniken Aquatics green shoebill guppies in it. So
Ooh.
it'll be a pretty cool backdrop.
Oh, yeah.
It has all my skulls on the wall, so we got to do that.
I was thinking you put a bunch of trout goodies in there. It'd probably look pretty good, too.
Oh man, they're a commodity.
Oh, yeah.
I did send him home with one other thing.
Oh, what was that?
An Uga horn.
What was it? Hornworm?
Remember those?
What was it?
It's
The
a carp.
Uga horn.
Oh, Auga.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
My wife says it's going on my Beetle, and it was like, yeah, we'll see. Wired up, and she just looked at me like, I can't. And it's like, guess it goes on my dune buggy then, because I can wire that.
Wow. That's cool.
I wish I had my old Beetle still. I had an old 69 Beetle standard, man. I miss that old car.
Oh yeah.
They were
Yeah,
nice cars.
She's got a 72, and we'll take it out in the snow just to drive around town to shore.
Oh, I bet that's fun.
Oh yeah. What do you know? It the engine's sitting right over the back tire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go about anywhere being flat bottomed.
Yep.
So we'll pull into Walmart's parking lot like do a donut park.
Oh, boy.
Well, yeah, and the cool thing about those Beetles, the transaxle, is if you weld that, you instant posi.
Yeah, if you will, gears inside. Yeah.
Yep.
My dune buggy weighs in at about 1,600 pounds,
Oh, snap. Okay.
and it's about 250 horsepower.
Wow.
Oh, sweet. Now, what are you running for a motor in it?
It's a 1760.
Oh, so it's been jugged up a little bit.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I had a 2332 in my old bug.
Well, the deal anymore is you can use the supercharger off a Mini Cooper, and it's
Yep.
not a bolt-on. You got to have 2 adapters, intake and exhaust.
Right.
But you can put a supercharger on them.
I've heard that. I've never seen it done, but I've heard it.
Ian Roussel just did one with supercharger on it.
Mine had a turbo in it. I turboed mine.
I've seen the supercharger and I've ridden in one, and it's like, holy smoke!
Yeah. I imagine it probably, Shiza and get pretty quick.
If you're putting the dune buggy of mine up on a trailer, you have to get the speed just right, because if like you pop the clutch and goose it a little bit,
Yeah.
you'll pull the front wheels up, and then you'll drop them on the trailer.
There you go. Yep.
So I go down the street, and my neighbor's just shaking his head like, "You're gonna die." And it's like,
So Curtis is going to have the real speed buggy.
But he's like, at least I'm having fun while I do it.
Exactly.
Oh, shoot.
you only live once, right?
That's right, man. That's right. But I'm gonna have to say, I got to say, guys, I got to dip out of here. I got to get the the grill started up so I can cook this meat and have dinner tonight. So I do want to say thank you so very, very much for bringing me up or let me come up. I do appreciate it.
Anytime you want to come up, Rocco, you know you're more than welcome.
Well, I
Nice meeting you,
appreciate it,
Apple.
guys.
Nice meeting you also. It's been nice talking to you.
Absolutely a pleasure, sir. Absolutely a pleasure. And guys, and if you don't mind me, Mike, am I able to kind of shamelessly throw a bone out there?
Go
Sure.
right on ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
Wednesday nights, 7 p.m. If everybody's in good shape and health and everything like that, we usually have a live stream. It's called Gearheads and Guardians. All about dirt track racing, all about custom guns and veteran issues and things like that. So if you guys are interested in me, I'd love to have you all come by and say hi and, maybe give us a like and a subscribe possibly. It'd be really awesome. And, and the thing of it is, the only reason that we really do that stream, it's for the charity. It's not really because that's, we're trying to push a issue or this is our business or anything like that. It's more for our charity. It's a charity called Relief for Troops. It's RELEAF. It's all about getting CBD to veterans that can use it for cancer treatments or PTSD, anxiety, things like that. And it's really helping. It's helped a lot of guys so far. And we're trying to reach out there and help a lot more veterans out there. And
Yep,
if
and
anybody that's a veteran, especially if you've been an NCO, for a fact that when you get out of the military, they don't tell you that your oath is over. Okay, so the oath I took as an NCO to put my soldiers and things like that, people ahead of me before I worry about myself, that still holds true.
you've
So-
never been relieved of duty.
Roger. So I try to, we try to do some really good things. We do a lot of charity fundraisers and things like that. And and the thing about it is on that website, the Relief for Troops website, if you buy something from that website, okay, we don't keep any of that. It goes straight into, we buy more of the CBD stuff. And when we do these events, we give it to these soldiers, that don't have the money to get it. You know what I mean? I shouldn't say soldiers, but veterans that don't have the money to get these things, because a lot, the VA is still not pro hemp or whatever you want to call it, or pro CBD. So we try to put it out there. It's like, hey, and like I said, my buddy, he's surviving leukemia. He does not do chemo. He doesn't do anything like that. All he takes is CBD every day. He took himself off of chemo. Oh shoot, it's 2019.
Couple of years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's been a while.
2019. I think it's 2019, and he was on chemo for quite a while. And we figured it up how much he was charging. He was the VA was spending, and it was like over $1 million a year for him to get chemo for leukemia. And he's got some weird rare form of it. Okay. But he's like, you know what? His joints started hurting. His whole body would just hurt. And he was looking like total rag bag. It was bad. And
Hey, George.
he started taking this CBD stuff from this company that we deal with called Zalise. And man, his levels have not gone down or up. They're like stable. And all he does is take one dropper of CBD every day. And
good for him.
it cost him, what was it? What did we say? It cost like $80 a month for him to take that
Yeah, something like that.
compared to $400 a dose of chemo
Oh,
per
my
day.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and it's not damaging his body. The guy now races cars. He's a race car driver, and he's a jujitsu instructor.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it can help him do that, and if you've never seen how bad Mike's back really is, it's helping him. And if you can help him and it's helping me, I'm not in as much pain as I was, and a lot of my ailments are slowly starting to like disappear. So I'm happy. I mean, it's doing well for me. So if you know anybody that could benefit from it, get in touch with me. I'd be more than happy to help them out, point them in the right direction. But every bit of the proceeds goes into buying more product to give to more veterans that need it. So we don't keep none of that. It's a 501c. We don't keep it. We got jobs. We don't need that money. It goes right back to folks that need it. So
Yeah, and I'm all for
Hopefully we get
helping
a
out the
chance.
vets.
Absolutely, absolutely. And if, like I said, if you guys ain't doing nothing on a Wednesday night at 7, come by and say hi, man. We'd love to see you.
All
You're
right,
heads
buddy.
and guardians. You guys take care of yourself, man. I love y'all. You guys take care of yourself. Yeah.
Well, you too
Nice
now.
We'll
seeing
see
you,
you,
brother.
Rocco.
You
God
Rocco.
bless y'all. You take care of yourself. Good to see you guys, man. It was definitely a pleasure, man.
I'll
Bye-bye.
be in touch, Rocco.
Right on, man. I'll let you know how that marinade turned out tonight with the ginger in it.
You got it.
Right on. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.
We'll see you.
And Jimmy and Jeff still have a name.
Well, I'll say what I always say. God, I never thought he would leave.
Oh, gee.
We've been gone for what, 2 years now? Almost 3.
That's just what I always say, Mike. Come on.
I know it. I know,
No,
but
it was great seeing him. Absolutely.
I miss that show of his, Rockin' the Coast, man. I do. I miss
Oh.
that show.
And guess what, Mike? He had just asked me to come on.
Oh, now we know.
And then he
Now we
dropped.
know why he left.
Yeah, I was supposed to be on about a week after that he stopped. Yeah. And I'm like, what did I do wrong? Anyway, yeah, Rocco's a great guy. Great guy. And a big part of the old the Daily
The old-
Fish Show or whatever it was. What was it?
The Aquatic Morning Show, something
Aquatic
like that.
Morning Show. Yes. Oh my God.
Something like that.
He was on there every day.
Yep.
Yeah, I forget the lady who used to run that. What was her name? Jess?
Jess, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Dee Dee was on there for a while.
Yes, she was. You know what's funny, guys? People come on, become regular guest hosts or guests on live streams or content creators, and you see them every day for quite a while, and then they
And
just disappear. And I tell you, if I started a list, I could come up with quite a few people that have left since I first started watching, and I don't know whatever happened to them. They just literally disappeared.
Like Mary
I don't know.
Page. I remember Mary Page. She used to be around quite a bit, and then she just, boom, she's gone.
I talked to Mary Page a couple days ago.
Yeah, she texted me maybe 2-3 times in the past week.
Oh, wow.
So she finally came out of her cave, you know. But
Yeah,
I'm
she's
just-
over on TikTok now a lot.
She's on TikTok,
Hmm.
but
She's not planning on coming back to YouTube.
Really?
no, she's not. No, she's
I'm
not.
not that fond. I don't even go to watch anything on TikTok. Really, I don't. There's nothing. I just stay on YouTube.
I'm just on it because the grandkids put me on there.
But I tell you what, here's what happens. You know, something can come up in your life, and all of a sudden, YouTube, it means nothing to you anymore. You know, so
hmm
I don't blame people if they have something happen in their life. Hopefully, it's something positive, but life is more important than YouTube. So
He says that Jimmy killed his stream. You see that? Did you see what Dee Dee wrote?
Dee Dee said that Jimmy killed Rocco's stream.
oh well, my God, Dee Dee, I don't remember asking you for your opinion, Dee Dee. That's what I think. Dee Dee, oh boy, don't get me started on Dee Dee. But anyway, yeah, I mean, real life is more important than YouTube. But like I said, I got involved with it just because my doctor recommended that I pick up a hobby. He did, and that's how I got started.
As if he didn't have enough hobbies.
Well, that's true. That is true. But I'm glad I did. But I do miss a lot of people that I got used to seeing. But obviously, something else has come up in their life that's more important. It's okay. But yeah, Jeff, golly, we can't get rid of you now.
Oh,
No, I enjoy you. I do. Your laugh is one of the best laughs that I can ever hear.
oh, you mean when
I don't know. I don't know when he finds time to sleep.
Well,
lately, I don't get much.
he doesn't like to talk about it, but he's a heavy drug user. You know, I mean,
Yeah, he's addicted to fish.
Yep. Java junkie. Yep.
Jeff, really. I don't say this about many people. You're one of the good guys, buddy. You are.
Thank you, Jimmy. That's nice of you to say.
Well, it's the truth.
That's very
You haven't pulled vibes yet. You have not snored on stream.
Yeah.
No, I haven't fallen asleep yet.
How many times has Vibes done that now?
Oh my gosh, too many to
And
count.
I've fallen asleep?
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
only
several times.
That's the only
Really?
reason he made me the super mod so I could take him off the panel so people wouldn't see him sleep.
Oh, he falls asleep all the time, Jeff.
Really?
No, on long stream nights. Oh yeah, you'll see him snuggle down into that chair or have a blanket, and next thing you know, you'll hear him snoring.
I never would have thought he always seems so energetic that he's going to be like, he's always bouncing off the walls every time I see him.
About midnight, the Energizer Bunny runs out of gas.
About the
And
time
then
mine kicked in.
I mute him and I take him off the panel and we just continue on. And then I have to try to wake him up. I have to call him
Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah.
because I can't stop the stream. If I could stop the stream, I would just stop it eventually. I don't have that permission.
Well, hey Jeff, let me ask you something. With all the live streaming that you do, you have so many people on, a lot of international people too, which I find very, very interesting. You don't really talk about yourself a lot. So what do you got going on? You got any new projects or anything going on in the room there?
Well, I'm always got fish breeding in the fish room here a lot, and I'm still trying to get my stand built for I got a bunch of new tanks from the Petco sale. I've had those for a while. I'm still trying to get my rack build up for that, and so I can get those new tanks set up.
Okay.
And breeding a lot of fish, and I just sold some more of my black mollies last Monday.
Okay.
Every time I put those on Get Gills, they sell out just like that every time.
Well,
So,
good.
I'm
Great.
gonna try and I've been trying to get rid of some of these African cichlids I got here.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Oh my gosh.
They're beautiful. They're beautiful fish and everything, but they just breed like crazy, and they just don't.
If it's anything like around here, you can have them, and nobody wants them.
I mean, if I was just, I'm breeding. I try to breed for profit because I like to make help pay for the fish room down here, and I'll keep some of the costs and everything. That's what I'm doing. But I like them, but they just, I mean, if I wanted to just have one tank to watch or something, I'd keep something like this, because they're interesting and.
I got them in with Oscars. You can ask Curtis.
Oh yeah,
That's
those are nice too.
what's the name of that Oscar? I already forgot.
Oh, Psycho Sally.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. I have to still, I got pictures and stuff. You got to see this. That is one magnificent fish.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Yeah.
I mean,
Dee Dee was just saying, Jeff, watch out. Watch yourself. Jimmy has kitty claws, and he's right under you.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
that Sally, she's a albino tiger Oscar. She's 5 months old and she's bigger than my hand.
Ooh.
she's beautiful.
look out. Look out.
But she was just looking at us like, "Look at me." I'm the
Yeah,
baby. That's just her attitude. It's like, here I am.
oh my gosh.
I loved it. I mean, I don't have anything against Oscar. I don't have anything against any cichlids, but I don't have any. Well, I do have some, but I don't know that I want to put a big tank of cichlids.
Yeah, mine was getting too big, and I kind of advertised with a local fish group here in town, and it wasn't a few hours, and a young man answered me on Facebook, and we got each other's number, called each other, talked a little bit, and he took it off my hands, and he kept me updated for quite a while.
It would have been a different story if I still had that 310 with that dove eye. Because
Yeah.
that dove eye was nuts.
And I'm smart enough to not put my hand in that.
Well, I got a flower horn named Karen,
Sharon.
We
And
had
she
a flower. We
she
had a
will
flower
take-
horn.
She tries to take my fingers off, but she thinks she's going to eat my fingers. You know, she's hungry all the time.
Well, my brother thought he'd be smart and put a flower horn in with that Novi. Oh, it'll hold its own. Yeah, no, it didn't.
Oh my God, no.
Now we'll do
She's by herself, but she tears my fingers apart.
Oh yeah, a
That's what I
Novi
get.
would tear your fingers apart too, literally. I got scars all over me from him.
I'm not sure if you can
But-
see this now,
But Sally's just the opposite. She's just a big baby.
my
What's
red
that
devil
from?
got me right here. He nabbed
the
me,
red-
Red Devil.
Red Devil.
grabbed me right here, right in the between the thumb and the forefinger, and that he would
Mhm.
not let go. He was ripping it, and
Yeah, they will do that.
I tell you what, that hurt like hell too.
Oh yeah.
It
First
did.
time that Novi grabbed a hold of my forearm, I was like, oh great, you know, and they got teeth too. And yeah, he drew blood pretty good.
If you guys ever get any saltwater fish, about half of the saltwater fish will fight you.
Oh wow, never gotten in saltwater yet.
The clownfish will, the damsels will, all those little
Huh.
fish. They think they're the chihuahua of the saltwater world. They'll bark.
Yeah.
Even though they're only that big, they will still come after you and get you.
Yeah, the whole time Curtis was standing in front of that doing the film, and little Sally was over there just watching him. He'd walk back and forth, and she'd follow him.
Yeah,
That's great.
yeah, she was checking me out.
That's great.
I tried to send his wife home with some cats, but that didn't work.
You know,
Don't even mention that. Oh my God.
so she was talking about it all the way home. It's like that black one and that gray one, and it was just like, you know, I'm going back sometime. She's like, shut up.
Here we go talking about Dovies and red devils, and Dee Dee says, "I hate when my platy tears a chunk out of my hand." A platy.
A platy.
A platy.
Oh, Dee Dee.
Dee Dee, you need a lionfish or something in your life. That will give you something to do.
Hey, Dee Dee, how come I haven't seen you do any? I haven't seen anything on any of your tanks for a long time. You're always doing something with the hot mess. I know they got the Christmas in July thing coming up, and that starts
Yep.
this week, and I know that's a
Yep.
lot of work. But one of these days, I'd like to see another fish tank out of you, because I know you got a lot of nice tanks.
A lot of shrimp tanks.
And you know, this is from a guy who's constantly making videos for people. You know, I mean,
Oh yeah.
I do videos all the time.
I'm curious to see all the footage that Skull got.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Our pictures outside came out great. We both
Did
need
it?
to frame- We need to frame. Both of us need to frame those of us standing outside.
And just remember, and this is for anybody that's watching. When you go to something, you know, go to the fish store or go to a show or go to a friend's house and shoot a little video. That's really cool for somebody like me because I don't get out. I can't get out. There's nothing around here to see anyway. If I did,
Well,
that gives me an opportunity to see what's out there, you know. And I really enjoy watching stuff like that.
Jimmy, my assistant, the cat screamer. You know what I'm
Oh
talking about?
no!
She did all the tanks and she's smarter than me and Mike. She did them in like 30-second clips. Instead of listening to me and Mike talk garbage about whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay.
She was like on the tank for like 30 seconds, and then she was on this tank for like 30 seconds. So it's just clips. And I mean, I could put them all together, and it was just like, well, that's probably way better than just like a 45-minute rambling whatever.
Okay, I got a question for you. This is on a cell phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know how I do it, but I want to hear how you guys do it. How do you get the footage off of your camera on to the internet? Is there a
plugged-
step? Is there a
What?
step in between, or do you just upload it directly to YouTube and then mess around with it, or what do you do?
What I do, Jimmy, is I take it from my camera, right, from the photo, and I put it in well, for this, I just do it in iMovie. It's,
Okay.
And then where there you can put, if you want to put music to it or whatever, if you want to cut it and you can make it zoom in and out or whatever.
Okay, so you use a phone app and then you upload it afterwards.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just do that, and then what you do is after you're done with it, you export it, and then it goes back to your camera.
Right.
And then when you go to YouTube and upload it, it comes right. It pulls up everything that you want to choose, and then you just click on it.
Okay. Okay.
And then-
No.
Now, is that a free app or do you pay for it?
for the iPhone, it comes with it. It's free.
Oh, okay. I don't have an iPhone, so I'd have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But there are some free ones you can do though. I'm pretty sure from
Yeah.
Android.
Yeah, I've
Jimmy,
done all different sorts of things, but I'd like to find an easier way. I do everything too complicated. you
I'm
know?
not good with technology either, so it's yeah. I'm sorry.
Jimmy, you know that I'm cheap,
Yeah.
cheap and easy. That's me.
Well, so what do you do? What do you do?
On your computer, you get Photos Legacy. That
You're gonna have
that
to text that to me or something.
is Photos Legacy is the new version of Windows Movie Maker.
Hmm.
And you can clip, cut, do whatever you want, put them all together. You can talk over the top, you can add music, you can do whatever. It's free from Microsoft, and it does not put the little watermark garbage thing on there because it's Windows,
Yeah, those watermarks bug me.
and it's free.
Okay. I'll check
Also-
it out.
I mean, I can send you the link to where to download it at, but that's
Yeah,
what I do.
why don't you do that? Because I'll forget about it.
Yeah,
I will.
when I get to that point, I'll plug the phone we used, I'll plug it straight into my laptop. I will put it all in my video file, and then I'll
Right.
open Photos Legacy, and I'll do whatever I need to do with it. Clip it, lighten it, darken it, add
Okay.
text, do whatever. But
Okay.
Photos Legacy is the
But I
new-
think I've heard of that. I
I
it.
use
Yeah,
Windows
there'll be
Movie-
some of it that's going to have to be lightened up, but not much.
No,
But you know what? Speaking of content, and doing stuff, I'm asking because if I found a real easy way to do it, I would do it a lot more, and it wouldn't have to be anything fancy. Just
if you
But
have a
I really miss just seeing video and content. And I'm not talking about you, Jeff. I'm not talking about you. But there's so many people live streaming. Well, I'd
Yeah.
rather watch a series of videos than 90% of the live streamers that are on right now. And I hate to say that, but it's true. But that's just me talking. All right.
Mhm.
Now, if you got a show like Jeff and he's getting all these people from all over the place, and I met so many on his show alone, and I think it's amazing that he makes these contacts and has really, that show just, Jeff, I can't say enough good things about it. I really like it. But most live streams are just sitting, talking, boring, and I'm sorry, I'm bored. I really am. I'm bored with them.
And I
And,
get a kick out of Arnold.
Oh, Arnold's great. Arnold
Yeah.
is great. He's fantastic. And
Yes, he is.
yeah, Jeff, you just keep going. If you were on every day, I'd watch it. I really would.
Yeah, and
But-
something fishy's good too.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones, but overall, I see somebody's on and I already know what it's going to be, so I don't watch.
Pretty much.
Jeff's show, you don't know what somebody's going to bring up. It's
You
almost
never
like
know
a
what's
live. It's like a live talk show, and you just don't know what's going to happen, so you watch. Now, if he were just sitting there by himself for an hour, he would have a dickens of a time coming up with good content because
Yeah.
there's
But
only
that's kind of the idea behind this show too, Jimmy, is You know,
an outlet
Yeah.
for people. Yeah, and that's what I
Exactly.
like about it. Yeah, this is a whole different thing. Yes, I understand that. But doggone it, guys, I'm sitting here. I'm fighting a condition that I've been fighting for 3 years now. I can't get out a lot, and I really like to be entertained. So do something for me once in a while. I'm being selfish. I don't care.
Speaking of which, Jimmy, we need to talk sometime when you get a chance. 'Cause I don't get a chance to talk to you very much anymore.
Well, that's because you're so darn busy, Jeff.
Well, I'm not too busy for you.
Oh, come on. Well, I appreciate that. And we will. We will get together. We will. We will do that. But I mean it. If more people, and I don't want them to compete with Jeff, but if more people actually got a nice group of people together and you get good chemistry, and you and your people have good chemistry, Jeff.
Yes, they do.
I hope so. I tend to, I don't know.
And you've been, I know you've done a lot of work, but let me tell you something. You have been blessed with these people. I'm jealous of you. I wish it was me. Okay.
Don't be jealous because like I say, I always have a tendency to not be, I don't know. I'll talk to you about it though.
Yeah, I have been searching. Curtis knows this too. I have been kicking around for so long. Gosh, I got to find something different. I have to find my niche. Now, I've got one thing going for me. I'm an older guy. As long as Father Fish is around, I don't feel that old. Okay, but I am. I'm an older guy. And that kind of, we have fun with that. We really do, and I enjoy it. But I still want to be entertaining. I got a crazy sense of humor. I like to be funny. I like to make people laugh.
Yeah,
things
you
like
do that. You do that. You're good at that.
But doggone it, I thought I had something really good going on with Mary, and I really enjoyed doing that show.
You had good chemistry with her. The two pieces
And
of pie.
and she had something happen in her life, and I totally understand. But I'd like to get something like that back. I really would. And
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to do here, Jimmy. This won't be an every week thing. It'll be like every other week.
yeah.
And any of you guys that want to come on, you're more than welcome to do it.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, and I know everybody here and anybody watching appreciates that as well.
The same with any of the chatters. If they want to come on, they're more than happy to do it.
And it's an opportunity to do what I'm doing right now, and that's tell people what you would like to see. I mean,
Yep.
If somebody wants, like I'm always after my little brother sitting down there or next to me. I'm always trying to get him to do stuff. But listen, he is a busy guy. I mean, I have no time constraints. I can do anything I want any time of the day. He's got a full-time job. He has a wonderful wife. He has a wonderful family. He's a very busy guy. So when I say, why aren't you doing this, Curtis? Well, all he has to do is say, well, Jim, I'm kind of busy.
Yeah.
And he's right. He is.
Yeah.
But he knows what I'm talking about. I'm saying it because I really enjoy what he does. He's a very, very knowledgeable fish keeper, probably more knowledgeable than he will ever claim
Admit to.
Yeah. And I want him to teach some people some things, but he will do it when he's ready and not a minute sooner. Right, Curtis?
Yeah. When I get a chance.
There you go.
Jimmy,
See, I'm still waiting on the clown puke gravel tank.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
coming. I got the 10-gallon tank painted. I got the under gravel filter. I'm just waiting for suggestions because I'm thinking if I pull this off, it's 10-gallon tank, under gravel filter, clown puke gravel, and what's the worst fish I could put in there? Glowfish. Let's just
Let's just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go stupid. Why not? I put it like right here.
See, I was going to make my hospital tank something goofy, just a little 10-gallon hospital tank and just put stupid decorations in it and puke gravel and,
Give me
Put some gurneys in there. little gurneys down at the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Oh
I
my
had-
God. There you go.
You
Yeah.
see, he's got like he's digging in the treasure, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I had to get this because this is where the air goes in, right here.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess where the bubbles come out?
Oh,
Right.
of course they do. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's got to go in that tank somehow, some way.
But yeah, I didn't mean to go off on a rant or anything, but I really enjoy just being entertained by people. And let me tell you something. When you put out something good or you have a good show, and I tell you what, I think all of us know when we do. I think when you get off, you click that shut down button and you sit back and you go, hey, that was a pretty good show. Well, know for sure that there's a guy over here that really, really enjoyed watching it. And that's all I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
So no pressure, Jeff. You just got to keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna try. Like I said, we'll talk. There's.
Okay.
I tend to be my own worst enemy sometimes, and it'll be self-explanatory when the time comes.
Okay. I understand. I do. And
I
right
try
now,
to-
Jeff, I tell you, for the last month, the only person I talk to on the regular is Curtis on the phone,
Okay.
and I haven't talked to him for quite a while, as a matter of fact.
Oh, you talked to me.
I did. I talked to you. There you go. And you did a good thing. You told me to shut up, and you had to go. That's what you do. See, Curtis never does that. Curtis will talk to me forever. But anyway, that's a different
Well,
story.
I've been on the phone with Curtis for several hours too. So
But right now, part of the plan that I have that I talked about earlier that's going to give me a little extra money, it involves pretty much redoing my entire house. And I'm not talking about a redecorating. I'm talking about gutting it and showering it down, okay? Literally, almost. So I've got all kinds of junk on my front lawn right now that we threw out of the front window. It's a big ass pane window that you slide open. We literally threw all the furniture in the house out on the lawn. And that's because of all the stupid cats that my ex brought in here. Okay? So all of the stuff in the house is gone. I'm living in my fish room and my hobby room. She's living in her bedroom. My granddaughter is now living with her girlfriend's grandmother, so she's out of here. So we're moving the cats into the old bedroom and redoing little by little the rest of the house. But there's going to be a third party involved that is going to help financially and labor-wise to get all this done, and that is where I'm going to have extra money. Okay? But right now, the house is just, I'm up to my neck in housework. And I also am trying to get in with another new doctor. And I'm playing, it's boy, I tell you got to be careful when you switch doctors, because I'm on the hook for my medication with my old doctor. And if he finds out, I'd say I have several doctors. I have like 4 doctors. And this is the one that takes care of my medications that I'm switching, because I think he has me on way too many pills. So I'm on the hook for him. It's kind of like looking for a job while you have a job and you don't want your boss to find out you're looking for a new job. You know, he could hold back my meds if he found out I was switching. He would do that to me. So I have to be careful.
Well, he's a dick.
But there's a lot going on, but it's going to be so much better when all of this is done. I promise it will. And I'll let everybody know exactly what's going on.
yeah, Craig's Catfish Cave joined us.
Oh no, Craig.
Greg,
He's another guy that makes fun of me.
21 years old.
He makes fun of me because he knows he's 18,000 miles away.
And then he came.
10,000 I talked to him the other. Found out with Google is 10,474 miles from Michigan.
Oh
to
my
up there.
gosh.
And yeah, Jeff, you ought to
I
see
guess
that.
10,000, so I was only off by less than 500 miles, I guess. Off.
Jeff should see this cat I've got inside. Her color changes would kind of freak your mind out. She actually changes color.
Yeah, it's
A cat does?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Well, this guy right here, when he was younger, he was absolutely jet black, and now he's getting a little bit of turning kind of a dark chocolate brown.
Oh, that's pretty. Yeah.
Mine'll be black, white, gray.
Oh wow.
Mike, that's a cat that I thought you were going to lose. I thought she was going to be out
It is. I almost lost this guy at one time, but we got him squared away, and he's doing pretty good now.
Yeah, I remember that, Jeff.
And
This
You know,
right here is this isn't Klondike though, Gord. This is Tink. This is Tinky. This is his brother. He's big. He's a little bit bigger than Klondike is.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, this is my boy here. He hangs with me all the time. Oh, you good baby.
I never thought I would be a cat person, but I am.
I love cats.
I'm not.
My indoor one, she's spoiled.
You don't like cats, Curtis?
Oh, they're fine. My wife has two of
You
them.
just like dog. You know, some people like dogs better. Some people like cats better. You know, I like.
But, you know, I like my big dog. He usually lays straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And as I'm dragging the python or the pump around, he's just looking at me like, "You're an idiot. Why are you working so hard? We could be eating treats right now."
Right.
Hey, Karen, my flower horn just splashed water right in my face.
Probably deserved it.
She loves doing that. It's right here next to the computer, and she sees me sitting here, and she'll go. You can see her. She's eyeballing me, and then she just hits the top of the water, and her boom. Right
Well, you're
over.
not paying her enough attention, Jimmy.
Golly, she's a pain in the ass.
Stick your hand in there and pet her.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah,
Let us know how that works out.
I got her I got her for $6 on eBay. She was as big as a quarter. Yeah, $6, and I was like, "Oh, I'll try it." She's actually turned out to be a really cool fish. But she's a pain.
Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it a night here.
Well, Mike, I'm glad you did it, buddy.
Yeah, definitely. That's fun.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Curtis, good seeing you again.
Yes, sir.
Jeff, always
Jimmy?
a pleasure.
Always a pleasure to hear you too. See you too. Yep. We'll talk. Now kind of fill
You
you
got
in.
my number. You got my number.
Yep.
Oh, you got Facebook too.
We also got Facebook. We could even do we can even do a telephone over through Messenger even.
Yeah, you can do the video chat through Messenger. Won't
Video
cost you a
chat,
dime.
Telephone type. I did that with Gil's Fish Room.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
He's in Australia. We had about a 45-minute conversation day before yesterday because he's going to be coming on one of the streams, and he's going to do a
Yep.
whole tour of his place.
I done with Curtis here a while back. So,
Yep.
but anyway, yeah.
Thank you
Here-
again, Mike.
Yes, thanks,
I want
Mike.
to thank all you guys for coming up and everybody for showing up. And we'll do this again here in probably about 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Everybody have a good night.
You too now. Have a good night, Mike. Good night, Curtis. Good night, Jimmy.
Good night, Jeff.
Good night, everybody.
Curtis.